guys ready?
What's the plan, Bobby?
We're winging it, Jerry.
You always winged it. We're gonna get killed.
What you mean, we, white boy?
You ready?
Here we go.
What up, everybody? Another episode of the OG NBA betting show. Myself and Babano here, and I think we have about 9 games. We'll do our best to get through them in a timely fashion. But Babano, I think yesterday I split. Yeah, yesterday I split. How did it go for you?
Yeah, it was a profitable night. Very solid overall. We had 2 of the 3 best bets cash in. Denver, Chicago over the total very easily there. We had to sweat it out with Phoenix money line, but a great finish to that game. Great game with the Bucks and the Suns. Phoenix pulled it out. The only one we lost was Philly, New Orleans. That game stayed under. But we also cashed the Celtics, laying the small number late night against the Kings. So that was good to see as they took care of business easily. So profitable night, and let's see if we can do it again tonight.
Yeah, we will see. Shout out to the people in the chat. A lot of the usual people in here. Mike says, "Damn, I'm late. Skee late. Ain't shit changed." Yeah, you know how it is around here. We're a little bit later than usual today.
Yeah, we're always 20 or 30 past the hour. That's normal. Yeah.
Adam reminding everybody to hit the like button. Appreciate that. And Justin gifted a membership. Shout out to Stacks for doing that. Appreciate you. Wham Bam, he's in the chat. Means he's likely to be touching down very soon. So let's get to it. And then Wham Bam will join us on the way. First game up, we'll go Spurs and Pistons. Opened up Pistons minus 8.5. They're now 10.5 point favorite. And the total hasn't really moved. Looks like 233.5. Cade is questionable along with Tim Hardaway Jr. And Ivy remains out. We know that for the Spurs. Castle's game time. But Babeno, I mean, this is weird to me. The Spurs, I feel like they've been winning lately, playing a little bit better. And the Pistons, to see Cade questionable and them laying double digits, with the line going up towards them, I don't know what's going on. But how do you view this one?
Yeah, I was interested. I am still interested in laying the points with Detroit, but I need Cunningham in there if I'm going to take Detroit. Right now, it's I wouldn't be moving on it nearly as much. Same thing with this total. I mean, if Cade plays, it probably goes over, but he's a big part of what the Pistons do on offense. So Pistons and over, I'm interested, but I'm waiting on that news.
Yeah, I can't do it without Cade. Absolutely. So we'll keep going down the list. Magic and Charlotte. This one open Magic minus 5. Not much movement there. Total has gone up a few points from 210.5 to 213.5. And Queen and Anthony are game time decision for the Magic. For the Hornets, Okogie is game time decision. The Magic are on the second of a back-to-back. They beat up on the Lakers last night. For the Hornets, they do have the rest advantage, but it does still look like it's their 4th game in 6 nights. And they haven't been playing. I mean, it's been a lot of getting blown out for this Hornets team. So for me, Babano, they're a one-way, ticket. Either you fade them or, go to another game. So I'll lean Magic even on a back-to-back here.
Yeah, more than a lean for me. I bet Orlando minus 5. I think they get the job done, even on the back-to-back. I think they match up well with Charlotte. Charlotte's just too banged up. You're not seeing a lot of fight in them right now. The way they lost to Miami when it was a pretty good spot for them, they lose by 17. They weren't even in the game. They got drilled by Oklahoma City. They got drilled by Atlanta on their home court, drilled by the Clippers. I mean, they've been blown out. Orlando's won and covered 8 of the last 9. Head-to-head versus Charlotte. So they have owned this series. I think the price is still very cheap, even though Charlotte does have that rest advantage. So, yeah, I think Orlando is a road favorite. Laying it's worth it.
I think that's the right side. So Pavano says it's in his pocket. Wally, I appreciate this. And that's how it should be in the industry. It should be transparent. All right. Next game up, we'll go Warriors and Heat. Opened up Warriors minus 4.5. They're now 5.5 point favorite. Total open 218.5, and it is down to 216.5. As far as an injury report, let's take a look there. Steph, questionable for tonight. For the Heat, Duncan Robinson is questionable. Jovic out. Um, this is a big game for tonight. For the Warriors, they do have the rest advantage. The last time they played was the 22nd versus Atlanta, and a game they lost. For the Heat, they do have a little bit of rest. They last played on the 23rd versus Charlotte. They blew them out. They ended a 9-game losing streak that they had going over there in Miami. Charlotte's the right team you want to see if you're on a losing streak. But now, we know what this game means, Babano. we saw all the drama. He didn't want to play. They're trying to make him stay there. Then when he was playing, he was half-assing. And then we saw all the drama. Now, Jimmy Butler's a Warrior, and he's been playing good basketball. The Warriors have been playing good basketball. Do you think? I think Jimmy Butler's gonna get. He's shown me enough when he has an edge against somebody or a team. You more than likely want to roll with him. So I'll roll with Jimmy on that one. What do you think about it, Babano?
They're the better team. The price is cheap, and you would expect Golden State's bringing it. And even if Steph doesn't play with the pelvic injury, and we don't know if he's in or not, that just means Jimmy Butler will take the reins of this team even more. And I don't think he'd mind that in the least. I like Golden State here -5, and we're buying some stock tonight too. And we're buying it now before the price goes up on Jimmy buckets for props tonight. He's going to want to bring a great effort here. Now, his point props have not always hit since he's been with Golden State, believe it or not. He's been more of a guy that'll he'll get enough points to help the team win. He's not afraid to facilitate, pass the ball either to his teammates. But like I said, it didn't end well with him in Miami. And look, there's culpability on both sides, but there was big time animosity. Him and Pat Riley, him in the Miami front office, him in the organization in general. There's no doubt his first trip back to South Beach here in Miami, you'd expect him to have a good effort, a monster performance possibly, and want to put his best foot forward. So I'm definitely liking Jimmy over 20.5 points. Jimmy over rebounds. I think the rebounds prop and pairing points and rebounds makes a lot of sense. I think he's going to be active on the boards tonight for Golden State. We already know they're already, not the greatest in the front court. He'll be willing to basically help out in the rebounding department. So 6.5 rebounds, I think he can get over that. Even the assist prop, I don't mind. PRA, if you want to go over 27.5 points in rebounds, over 34.5 points rebounds and assists for Jimmy, I think they're all worth a look. I've got them all in my pocket here for this game tonight. And I'd even maybe consider I don't think he's going to have like a 40 or 50 point game, especially at this stage of his career, but laddering him up to 25, 30 points, I could see that. I think he has a night.
I think he'll have like a triple-double or some shit like that. I bet his PRA at 33.5. I'm rolling with Jimmy in this one. A couple comments, some good ones. The good game, good comments. Want to see what are talking about a little bit more. Oh, there's our guy Wham Bam too. Before I pass it to Wham Bam, Babano, do you agree with this? Do you think Wiggins, on the other side, would you want to be betting on Wiggins today?
Yes, that's the forgotten element of this situation here is that, Jimmy Butler is getting the focus, but let's not forget Andrew Wiggins is the other member of this former team thing here now with Miami, formerly of Golden State, and you'd think he'd probably want to have a big game. So, I don't argue with that one either from Justin. He's worth. I like Jimmy's points or Jimmy's props more because I think Golden State's going to be the team that wins and covers in this game. But I certainly don't argue with looking at Andrew Wiggins props either.
What's good with you, Wham Bam? This is a good game to jump in on. How you feeling about it?
Oh yeah, I gotta start right here, man. This is the one right here, bro. This is the messiest game of the night, bro. The messiest game of the night, and I'm all for it, bro. This is why we like the NBA. This is why it's a hell of a drug. Shout out to the people in the chat that's appreciated here. Dabby Cab, Dia, B Daddy, Wealth Success. Shout out to Wally. I did see that comment. I definitely, man, you already know. Sab, KC, Justin, appreciate the gifted membership as well, big dog. Scott, shout out to everybody there. This is such a messy. You can only go with Jimmy Butler here, man. I put the question there in the chat. Does he get fouls in Dade County? does he get the fouls that he needs to get over this this point total? I do think the point total probably gonna be inflated once if there is a Steph out here that we're gonna be seeing in the injury report. We don't know yet, but if that is the case, I definitely think his points is gonna go up for sure. But yeah, you got to be all locked in on Jimmy. Not necessarily just Jimmy, like you guys said, with Andrew Wiggins, but I do think that there's gonna be like players like Pods, other players that's on this team that's probably going to be able to take advantage of some of this bad defense right here for the Miami. And then, like you guys said, they were on a weak ass, they was on a crazy losing streak to just go up against like one of the worst teams in the league in the Hornets. They kind of already, I don't even think they could be even equipped to play in this type of game. But another guy I'm interested to see is Bam. There was actually a lot of talks that Bam was having a little issue with this Jimmy Butler shit too. And you know how it is when you go up against somebody that you see in practice all the time, you actually get the chance to go at them blood for blood on another team. I wouldn't be surprised if Bam has another great a great outing here too. So those are the guys I'm looking into. Pods, Jimmy Butler, and Bam. I think those three guys are just gonna kill it today. So I agree with the Warriors. I think they're gonna get it done. Just better team, better situation for them. But yeah, it's the messiest. I'm locked in on this game. This game I'm locked in on for sure, bro. It's big messy.
This what I want to get at right here because I see some comments. Would everybody want to be the smart guy in the chat? Justin says everybody betting Jimmy.
Here's when you want to be on him though, because it's not the same when they're playing Miami and Golden State. When he's going back to Miami, that's significant. That's when it means more emotionally. Yeah.
Hey, Stacks, I don't got my smart guy glasses on today, man. Hey, today it is what it is.
Yeah.
If it's a public prop, so be it.
I don't give a damn who.
I don't give a damn either.
Everybody, mama on it. I don't care.
I don't give a fuck. Yeah. No,
I don't care, bro.
Both of y'all total guys, man. This under has hit 4 consecutive meetings. This is playoff style, bro. This is playoff style. If I ain't seen one yet, this is playoff style. They trying to get nitty gritty. We got to get under 216.5, I think, right, bro?
Yeah, I think the under is the right play.
I know total for me, but I don't hate it. Yeah,
I think it's more of a defensive game. I think Miami really gonna struggle to score.
Sure, for
so,
sure.
Yeah, I like the Warriors. I like Jimmy. I like all that shit, man. Go be smart if you want to. Yeah. You're gonna get blown up tonight. All right, Mavs and Knicks opened up. Knicks minus 7.5. Now 10.5 point favorites. Total open 222.5. Looks like 225. As far as injuries for Dallas, they are on a back-to-back here, so lots of them. When AD will not play, Exum, Gafford, Lively, Martin, Williams, and PJ Washington are game time decision. I was surprised PJ even went back in that game yesterday. It looked like his ankle was going to be in bad shape, but he went back out there. For the Knicks, Mitchell Robinson is questionable. No Brunson, no McBride. And that made me hesitate, pump fake, because that backcourt is missing a little bit much for me to lay double digits. The spot-wise is there, though. Knicks have 2 days rest. Mavs on a back-to-back. It's Knicks or pass. I just passed.
I'm on the Knicks small, -9. I got -9, -120. They've also been owned by Dallas, but look at a lot of those Dallas games were Kyrie and Luka, and they're not around anymore. So from that standpoint, I think it's a different Dallas team that the Knicks are seeing right now in this game, and I think it's their chance. They got the rest advantage, and one thing they can do at home is beat up on the average to below average teams, and they've done that 2 home games in a row. They won and covered, won by 21 against Miami. They won by 19 against Washington in their last game. Good spot. They finally beat Dallas, and I think they get them by doubles. So, yeah, Knicks for me.
Yeah, for me, I like Dante Exum here. I think Dante Exum should probably have a pretty solid-ass game here. I don't just – maybe let me make sure. He out, bro. I thought bro was going to be able to make his come back. Oh, he out for the damn joint. Damn, golly. I thought bro was gonna be able to come back. You know what though, too? With PJ Washington, bro. Y'all, what you said there too. The fact that he questionable here, it might be one of those trappy type games. I'm thinking that there's somebody pick a poison, pick somebody on the Mavs. and figure it out here. But that's the only way I was looking here. So maybe PJ Washington probably, if he is in, it's a reason why he's probably playing or something like that. But nothing I really was going to go all the way in on. I was just trying to give a example there with Dante, but that was it. Golly, bro, out.
Appreciate you, Ixnizzle. Hopefully y'all had a good time and shit out there. He reminds everybody to hit the like button. Definitely helps out the show. Lucky Power as well. Appreciate you. He says not only hit the like button, but share the video. Let somebody else know where to find somebody at. Appreciate you guys out there.
That's what we say at the end. Yep, you'll hear it in a bit. 'Cause I don't think we're seeing our guy Dutch today.
Nah, the odds I think for no are about minus 800. All right, Hawks and Rockets. Open -8 for Houston. We still see 8 out there. Total open 233.5. Looks like 235.5 for Houston. Everybody except for Shepherd. Shepherd is available for Atlanta. Capella, Nance, Wallace, all out. Trae Young is probable. I actually need to look at how the Hawks have been doing, but the Rockets I know have been on fire. The Hawks are playing their third game in 4 nights. They have won a few games in a row, but I just feel like it's hard for me to go against what I've seen from the Rockets lately. I feel like they've been on a streak for a long time, and that's not something I want to step in front of. So Rockets are passed for me. Wham Bam, you got something here?
Yeah, no, I'm going with the rookie, Zachary. I know Babeno's gonna help me with this name.
Zachary Risache. There you go.
Risache, of course. He had 22 points last game. I think he gets over 15 points today in this game. I know there's a lot of defense, a lot of good wings on the other side with the Rockets that can cut the boy water off for sure. But this is a play that I think that's just value where he's at. And again, this is where I think towards the end of the year, where we see it every time in the NBA, they allow guys to just fucking get their burn off, especially if it's like one of those middle of the pack teams, not necessarily contending, not really going in the opposite direction either. They're just want to see what they got available. So over 14.5 points is what I got in on. Can you say it again for me, bro? One more time.
Zachary Risache. That's my French
Risache.
accent right there. Yeah.
Zachary Risache. Golly. Yeah, over 15.5 points. He had 22 last game, 14, 21, 16, 15. He pretty much hit this 4 out of the last 5 games. It's plus 140. That's the best bet I like today. So I like bro to get 15 points today, plus 140.
Babano?
I like the over here. I think there's going to be a lot of points. I agree with the move up. Not much more to add.
All right. Grizzlies and Jazz. And I don't even want to talk about this game. I want to hear that jingle, that song.
Is bad for your health.
I think it's bad for your health, man. Who's touching this one?
You either take a Grizzlies team total over or a Jazz team total under, because we've seen actually the Jazz been shut down a few times. I remember Chicago went in there and they didn't score Utah on this floor. Chicago, of all teams, defensively was able to shut down Utah. So Memphis, I think, there could be one of those deals with the Grizzlies with the way things have gone for them of late. They may not screw around, mess around, or take Utah for granted off 3 straight losses. They're not in good form, but they got to try to bounce back some way. Utah's been blown out, 4 of the last 5 games, pretty ugly. So maybe a Grizzlies team total over and or Jazz team total under.
Big backwood right here, bro. I didn't even waste my time with this one, bro. So yeah, there's no way I'm touching the Jazz here. But I think the Jazz are probably live here. So that they take that with a grain of salt, but backwood.
Is bad for your health.
All right, Thunder and Kings. Thunder open -7.5. They're -9 right now. Total open 226.5, all the way up to 233.5. So a 7-point move there. Injuries, you have Malik Monk, game time decision. McDermott as well. So is Devin Carter. For the Thunder, a lot of question marks there too. Chet, Cason Wallace, Aaron Wiggins. Which Jalen Williams is this? Jalen Williams.
The main one.
The main one. It's Jalen J-A-L-E-N. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yep,
Jay.
game time. Yep.
So a lot of question marks here for OKC. Still, you know what? While I'm talking this shit about Sacramento, I keep talking shit about them. I don't think I saw their game. Oh yeah, they played the Celtics.
Yep.
Yeah, they got their ass whooped. This is what I expected. I should have bet the spread yesterday instead of the team total.
Yep.
So maybe we should just bet OKC spread because Kings are ass. But Beno,
Yeah, Thunder or pass. Even with all the injuries, they could still rip this. How many times have they missed like all starting five and they can rip teams still on the road by double digits? They've done this so many times this year, the Thunder. So it's Thunder or pass, but with the injury situation, I'm probably more likely to pass here.
I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna go. I think this is definitely an OKC spot. I'm so concerned with this injury situation with the OKC. Like I never really had them going too far in the playoffs, like to the championship or anything. But Aaron Wiggins, Achilles, Chet probably ain't gonna be after the second round type shit. It's not gonna be good. So in this case, like you said, Babano, I can only go the other way. And I think the Kings pretty much got like fed yesterday by the Boston Celtics. They was allowing them to do anything they wanted in the first quarter. Obviously, they figured it out towards the end to whoop on them, but the Kings really suck, bro, because they really should have been. They probably should have beat the way they started the game. They probably should have beat the Celtics, bro. To be honest with you, they just suck so bad. They don't have no talent either. That's another thing. So again, like the Thunders, it's levels to it for sure. So it's OKC or it's no way at all.
all right, last game up. Cavaliers, Blazers. This one they opened up Cavs -9. We now see them -6.5. Total went from 236 all the way down to 230. So we have some injuries. Got to be something. Donovan Mitchell out, Tyson out for the Cavaliers. For the Blazers, no Time Lord, Sissoko, Ayton, and then we have Jeremy Grant doubtful, Benton questionable. Both of these teams are a little bit rested. I think I talked about the other day that the Cavs don't care too much, but I think after losing 3 in a row, you kind of wake up a little bit, and that's what they did versus Jazz. They went out there and smacked them around. This Portland team is another team that they can smack around. So it just like always comes down to how focused will they be. 6.5. I might be willing to take a shot with the Cavaliers. But Bano usually like to back them. What do you think?
Well, they finally did beat somebody. It was Utah, and I don't know how much you're impressed by that, but they finally got off the schneid after 4 straight losses, 120-91. They pulverized Utah in that game. We'll see if they can follow that up. But Portland's off the loss to Boston. But before that, they beat Denver at home. They beat Memphis at home. They won and covered against Washington. They lost by 1 point against New York. I'm not there with Cleveland yet. You got to show me you can do it against someone more than Utah. I think at this number, it's Portland for me if I'm betting it.
All right. Babano says you got to show him. Not mad at it. Wham bam.
I don't know, man. I think it's, actually, I'll say this. Portland has been one of the better, worst teams in the league, bro. They have definitely been one of those teams that you try to come out here and fade.
41-30 ATS.
They've been winning. They've been doing their shit for sure. So I definitely don't want to go all the way and say it's all levels to this shit because it's really they could play up. They could play up to the level right here. And then the Cavs, as of late, they've been playing down. You know what I'm saying? So it's kind of hard to just jump all the way with that. But give me the Cavs, bro. I think this is where the Cavs get right. I think look at our guy Mike R. Garland over 20 is 0 for 5. He ain't hit 20 in the long ass time. Bro only care about assists. He only care about diamond, bro. Garland assists has been killing, bro, as of late. So if I did have a prop here, that would be the way I'm going here, but I didn't bet that at all. But I like the Cavs here. I think they get it done. And then also another guy that's been cooking as well that I've been finding myself betting every time I see this team is Max Strus points. That's been pretty much cooking it right there with me too. So I haven't decided on where I'm going to go in that direction, but either it's going to be Cavs assists with Garland or Max Strus points. Either one of those I'm going to lock in with.
All right. That's the NBA card. Move it on over to best bets. And we always slide it to our guy Wham Bam first. let the people know what you think is the best way to get paid.
Man, the best way to get paid is taking Jimmy Butler. But I know one of my guys made me. It's the messiest day. We all watching that game, y'all. But I'm gonna go with what I already tweeted out on X, man. Make sure y'all follow me on X, try WAM on Twitter, follow my guy Skee Profit, and also our guy Babano Bets as well. Did Dutch Boy, Mark A. Appreciate y'all. Y'all already know what it is. We're gonna go with Zachary. The last name.
Risache, Wham. Come on.
Risache. I'm gonna get it, bro. I'm gonna get it. Zachary Risache, because I think we're gonna be betting this the rest of the year. Over 14.5 points plus 140. I think that's the best bet of the day. So let's get paid.
Good stuff from Wham Bam. For myself, I'm gonna go with Hemi Butler, man. Over 33.5 PRA, 34.5. It's all good money. I think he's been averaging more like 37, 38. He's been balling lately. We all know he had this game marked on his calendar from before he even left the Heat. He already had it marked. So Jimmy Butler over his PRA is my best bet for the day. Last but not least, Babano. Let the people know how to get to the window and take us home.
Yeah, we're just going to go with the one best bet today. We had 2 and 1 with best bets on the show yesterday. Just the one best bet tonight, and it's going to be Skee's got the prop on that Golden State Miami game, and I've got the side on it. Warriors come out and play, and I think you're going to see them come out and play, specifically one Jimmy Butler in Miami. I think it's a short price for the better team at the moment. And I think Golden State, led by the charge of Jimmy Butler, and whether Curry plays or not, I endorse the Warriors here. So Golden State minus 5.5 against Miami, best bet.
And send them home, Babano.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Shout out to everyone in the chat. Shout out to everyone in the chat. Hit the like button. Everyone on the tuning into the show, we appreciate it very much. Make sure you again hit the like button. We appreciate it very much. The NBA OG Crew Betting Show is here 4 days a week, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Friday at 4 p.m. Eastern, 1 p.m. Pacific. And you're all here because the NBA is a hell of a drug. And you're looking at the plugs. Yeah, man. Be sure to like, subscribe, share the motherfucking video. Y'all stay fresh, stay blessed, and let's stay putting these motherfucking bookies to rest. Yeah, man.
You guys ready?
It's the plan, Bobby.
We're winging it, Jerry.
You always wing it. We're gonna get killed.
What you mean, we, white boy?
You ready?
Here we go.